Almost all planes arriving at 3 UK airports during a period of COVID restrictions had the SARS CoV-2 virus in their wastewater, according to newly published research. The virus was also found in wastewater at arrival terminals. Bangor University scientists who pioneered the use of wastewater testing to track SARS CoV-2 in the UK wanted to find out whether wastewater testing could be used as a way of monitoring the general health of passengers on flights coming into the country in future. The study was funded by the UK's Health Security Agency and is published in the journal PLOS Global Public Health. The team tested the toilet tank water taken from long-haul and short-haul flights entering the UK at Heathrow, Edinburgh and Bristol airports over a 3-week period between 8th to 31st March 2022. Samples were also collected from sewers connected to the arrival halls in the airport terminals and at a wastewater treatment plant in the vicinity of each airport. The COVID-19 restrictions were lifted in England on the 18th March 2022, removing the requirement for unvaccinated passengers to take a pre-departure test and a day 2 post-arrival test to prove their COVID status. But the researchers found little difference in the concentrations of SARS-CoV-2 in wastewater before and after that date. The researcher says that despite all the intervention measures that the UK had in place to try to stop people with the illness getting on flights to the UK, almost every single plane they tested contained the virus, and most of the terminal sewers too. That might have been because people developed symptoms after testing negative, or were evading the system, or for some other reason. But it showed that there was essentially a failure of border control in terms of COVID surveillance. Earlier research by the team may explain why. In a poll of 2,000 adults, 23% of respondents admitted that they had previously boarded a flight back to the UK while feeling ill. That survey also asked respondents about their toilet habits on flights and found that 13% of individuals catching a short-haul flight would be likely to defecate on the plane, with a higher proportion seen in long-haul passengers at around 36% of the total. Based on this information, together with COVID shedding rates, the team estimated that if wastewater sampling was set up at airports in future, it could capture 8 to 14% of SARS-CoV-2 cases entering the UK via air travel. The researchers believe wastewater sampling could form part of a future infectious disease surveillance system for the UK. Future sampling could also pick up other infections such as norovirus or enterovirus, potentially giving a clearer picture of what pathogens are entering the country.